Good day everyone, welcome back to First Life channel where we nourish our lives one step at a time. Today we're talking about the effect of excess salt on our health. We'll start by understanding what salt actually is. Salt is a natural mineral made up of two elements, sodium and chloride. Salt is commonly used to add flavor to our food and also plays an important role in our bodies. It helps our body to maintain the right balance of fluids, it helps our nerves to send messages, it helps to support normal muscle movement and keeps our heart and other muscles functioning properly. Without sodium, our bodies will not function properly. However, while salt is necessary, too much salt can be harmful. Just as many things in life, the key to salt consumption is moderation. Many people think that the only salt they consume is the one they add while cooking or eating, but in reality, much of the salt we consume comes from processed and packaged foods. Examples include instant noodles, bread, processed meat like sausages and bacon, fast foods, seasoning cubes, canned foods, chips, and salty snacks. You need to know that even foods that don't taste very salty can contain a surprising amount of sodium, and that's how much people contain much salt than they realize. According to World Health Organization, adults should consume less than 5 grams of salt per day, which is approximately 1 level teaspoon, but unfortunately, many people consume more than this every day. And now, we'll be talking about the consequences of consuming much salt. The first consequences of consuming much salt is high blood pressure. High BP is one of the biggest health problems linked to excessive salt intake. When we eat too much salt, our body retains extra water, which increases the amount of fluid in our blood vessels, causing blood pressure to rise. You need to know that sometimes blood pressure can develop without obvious symptoms, so be mindful of the salt you consume is very important. Number 2. Increased risk of heart disease. When you develop high BP due to too much intake of salt, it forces the heart to work harder, and over time, this extra strain increases the risk of heart attack, heart failure, and other heart-related diseases. So consuming salt in moderation is very important. Number 3. Increased risk of stroke. Stroke occurs when blood flow to part of the brain is interrupted. You need to know that high blood pressure that can be caused by excessive salt intake is a leading risk factor for stroke. So reducing excess salt intake can help support a healthy blood pressure, reduce the risk of stroke, and also be a part of an overall healthy lifestyle. Number 4 is kidney damage. Our kidney works every day to remove waste and maintain the balance of water and minerals in the body. So too much salt makes the kidney work harder, and over time, this extra workload can contribute to kidney disease or worsen existing kidney problems. So consuming salt in moderation is very important as it will give your kidney less workload. Number 5. Water retention and bloating. Excess salt intake causes the body to hold on to extra water, leading to swollen feet, puffy face, bloating, and temporary weight gain. Number 6. Weak bones. Excess salt intake leads to calcium loss, which can lead to weaker bones, and also increase the risk of osteoporosis, particularly in older adults. Number 7. Increased risk of stomach cancer. Research shows that regularly consuming foods that are very high in salt, especially heavily salted and processed foods, is associated with an increased risk of stomach cancer. Excessive salt may also damage the stomach lining, making it more vulnerable to harmful changes. So we all need to be mindful of the amount of salt we consume. Other consequences are excessive thirst and increased risk of kidney stones. So reducing our salt intake is very important. Now, how can we reduce our salt intake? Number 1. By reducing the intake of processed and fast foods. 2. Reading food labels and choosing food that contain low salt volume when available. 3. Using natural herbs and spices like garlic, ginger, onions, thyme, curry, or black pepper to enhance flavor instead of relying on extra salts. Number 4. Prepare more meals at home where you can control how much salt that is being added to the food. In conclusion, salt is now our enemy. Our bodies need a small amount of salt to function properly. However, consuming too much salt over a long period can increase the risk of some health conditions or problems. So, let's care for our body. Let's be mindful of what we eat. Let's make healthy choices, not only for ourselves, but for our families and our future generations. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this channel. And I'll see you in my next video. Remember, stay glowing, stay intentional, and stay precious. Bye!